French Drain Science is a production of Apple Drains. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And then each week, tune in for a new video showing you the best way to install rainwater drainage.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we're out here on St. Augustine Beach, the nation's oldest city for people that don't know about St. Augustine, over 500 years old. Anyways, we're putting in a yard drain, and let's take a look here. So from this area back here, where you can see the exposed giant tree roots, water just floods and floods, especially during the northeasters or during a hurricane, either one. This area is totally underwater. In fact, pretty much the whole island is underwater. But we can put in the French drain. We're going to use this easy flow, the styrofoam peanut pipe. We'll start right here, and you can see already the groundwater that's come up inside here. Remember, we're on an island. This is St. Augustine Beach. We're going to put that easy flow down through the trench. It'll turn, come over here to the sump basin. Sump pump is going to lift it up, and we'll send it all the way out to the street. We've already started our basin hole, but you can see there's a lot of things underground. Biggest problem here with do-it-yourselfer is these tree roots. They are giant. Giant ones aren't so bad, easy to chop through, but it's the little ones that are underground that run all the way out to the front. And out here at the front, where we're going to discharge, we also have to contend with the water line. Remember, here in the south, water lines are only a foot deep. They're not very deep at all because it doesn't freeze, quote unquote. But you can see the root system that comes through here. We'll discharge right out here at the street. Okay, so we've got the bulk of this excavation done. Just laid a piece of pipe to check our depth. We're about 6 or 8 inches below grade for our French drain. Remember, we're using the easy flow drain system. And what that is 4-inch perforated pipe surrounded by styrofoam peanuts. And then it's encased in fabric. And the peanuts, they act as the voids, just like gravel does, because water needs to flood up through the bottom of the trench. And you can see that water down there. That's how this works. It floods up into the system and is carried away. It does not drop directly in. We do add catch basins. You can see right here at the beginning of the line, we'll set a catch basin to pick up the surface water. As you can see, there's a downspout that they did not want to hook up. It's just a matter of cost. That downspout would have needed to go in a separate trench, but that water is going to come across. We need to put a catch basin here. It also just picks up all the instant surface water. In other words, when it rains hard, flash flood, it comes across the yard into the system and is carried away. But the bulk of the water, and the reason that things flood is because the ground fills with water and there's no place for that surface water to go. So again, the bulk of the excavation is done. You can see the trench. Just kind of walk you through it behind that bush. Over here, we started to put our sump basin over here. You can see it's just full of water right away. But we may move that line, we may move that basin right over here. And the reason being is that we're getting pretty deep. And this is only a 24-inch deep basin. So we've got to have room for water to come in. In other words, we'll probably still be coming in about right here with our inlet line, which is plenty of room. The pump sits way down here at the bottom, but we need some room for water to fill up inside the basin. So you can always modify your system. That's not a big deal. This is all going to be French drain. And again, you can see the trench is already filling with water, same level as in the back. Low spot over there by the big tree roots. Put a catch basin, more easy flow, French drain across there. And then our discharge will be in the same trench, but then we switch it over, comes out, and we'll be using 2-inch PVC, and it's going to run all the way out to the front, a long discharge. You need a good pump. We're using a 1/2 horsepower Zoller M53 to push that water. And there are tons of roots out here. These are some type of oak, and they just love to be on top of the ground, but there is a lot of roots to this area. Almost got it, and we'll be ready to install. Okay, so we've got our Zoller M98 installed. This is a 1/2 horsepower. It pushes about anywhere from 60 to 80, maybe 100 gallons a minute, but we are pushing it about 100 feet, so it probably pushes about 60 gallons per minute. That's a couple of trash cans full of water every minute. We've got a check valve installed. You can see it down there. That keeps the water from going back down into the system. I also drilled a pressure relief hole down at the bottom, brought it up. We've got 1.5 inches coming out. It switches over to 2 inch, and you can see it runs all the way out to the street. We're covering that up. Here in the low spot between the homes, you can see here's a house and here's a house over here. We've put a catch basin that picks up the surface water. And then we added some French drain, the easy flow pipe that comes around, turns, and runs into the sump basin. Over here, we've got a small piece of solid because we've already collected the water. We've got 3 catch basins in the back. Whoops. 1 over here, 2 more along the fence line. We're going to put some more soil here and grade this off so that it's quite low in this area over here. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
If you're in the Houston, Texas area and looking for a great company to solve your drainage problems, check out Flood Mitigators. The link for their website is in the description box below. Live help. Sign up online. I can help you with project planning, answer any question that you have, tell you if your idea is going to work, and so much more. If you're a true do-it-yourselfer and you want to save thousands of dollars by doing these projects yourself, please go to the website, sign up online. Wait time is usually only like 0 to 5 minutes. Get the help you need. The link is in the description box below. Don't forget about live help, video consultation via Zoom. It's the help you need. Sign up online.